So I've been having a lot of epiphanies lately, and one of them is that I actually like music festivals, which I know that's something like most people realize when they're like a teenager, and it's a little strange to be realizing that at my big age, but I've learned that recently. I went to Pitchfork. I actually got free tickets, so I was like, sure, I'll go. And I actually enjoyed it. Usually crowds give me extreme anxiety, but I actually had a good time. So last minute, I decided I'm going to Lollapalooza. It was Saturday. Lollapalooza was on a Sunday, and I needed an outfit, and I didn't have. Well, I had something, but I wanted it to make something because I'm a crafty bitch, as anyone watching this knows. So I decided I'm gonna crochet a top in one day for Lollapalooza, and this is the finished product. Took me about 24 hours, maybe 36 hours with breaks. The fastest thing I've ever crocheted. It's nothing like special, I would say. It's just I also didn't weave in the ends, but I'm proud of it. And I think I'm just gonna, take you guys through the process. This isn't really a tutorial, as my videos are not ever tutorials. It's more just like, come vibe with me, hang out, listen to sonic music as you do. So we're just gonna watch me crochet, and you're gonna listen to me yap. Speaking of yapping, so the other day I was like scrolling on Hinge, or I guess swiping. I don't know. Hinge doesn't have swiping. Anyway, I was doing what you do on Hinge, and I saw a girl, like one of her prompts was saying like her controversial opinion, and I really do feel like Hinge prompts are ruining this country because people are just saying wild shit. She said that she believed that ramen is overrated. It is bland ass soup with bland ass toppings, and it's like, tell me that you've only been the Fury Spoon without telling me. You just exposed yourself. And then she said, hot pot is better, pho is better. Sure, they're all great. They're all great. I'm just gonna say, if you're going to like shit on a cultural dish like that though, and you're not from that culture, didn't appear Japanese. Like, just throw on the clan's robe. Honestly, it's just kidding. But like seriously, it felt ignorant to me. It felt like also like, you gotta go to Ramen Wasabi. I'm in Chicago, so Ramen Wasabi is my favorite ramen place in Chicago. But the most popular one, if you're not from here, is Fury Spoon. It's very bland. A lot of white people love it. No offense, as I'm calling her racist. Anyway, I hope she gets better opinions and gets therapy. That's all I had to say. Anyway, we're gonna talk about this vest I made. I crocheted it with cotton yarn. I used like some scrap yarn. I did like 2 strands of cotton yarn each. Honestly, if I did it again, I probably would only use 1 strand because it is a little warm. I was sweating my little behind off at Lollapalooza in this, but honestly, I probably would have been sweating regardless. It was very sweltering, and there was a lot of pyro. Not that I could feel it. Looking at the fire made me hot. So, I don't know. Tell me if you go through that too. I just made that up. I don't know why. I just lied about that. Anyway, but yeah, 2 strands of cotton yarn, for the most part through the body, just double crochets back and forth. This is not a tutorial, as my videos never really are. It's more just like, watch me crochet and vibe, listen to me yap. I probably have more grievances about things I've seen on the internet, so we're just gonna go into it gonna do a little time lapse as per usual. Probably throw on some Sonic music. But yeah, thanks for watching. I would love to be more consistent with YouTube videos. I think I just got after I got like 600 views on my last video, I was like, damn, I'm done. I have accomplished everything. There is nothing else to do in this game. But I was wrong. So here I'm back again, making another YouTube video. Hopefully I'll start being consistent, but who knows? I'm not gonna promise anything. I made a promise after my second video that I would be right back with another video, and it took me 2 years. This time it's only been like 6 months, so that is an improvement. Anyway, so here is me crocheting. Damn, I crochet fast. Y'all didn't know that. That's how I got it done in 24 hours. Is that I just turned on the supersonic speed. No, this is sped up 5 times. I crochet somewhat quickly. I definitely was, put a little pep in my step a little bit more on this project since I didn't have a ton of time. So right here, all I'm doing is doing a long chain. I'm just doing a chain long enough to just go around my body. I didn't really measure or count the chains. Instead, I just decided I'm just gonna go cowboy on them. Yeah, you can do that with crochet. You can't really do that with knitting. With knitting, you really have to make a swatch. If you want to make it fit exactly, though, even with crochet, I would recommend doing a swatch. But I'm sick with it, so I don't do stuff like that. So yeah, here I'm just working the first row, and as you can see, I am using 2 strands, like I said. I don't know. I don't really need to repeat this, but yeah, if you're doing this and you're making a summer fit, don't do 2 strands. Just do 1. The reason I did 2 strands is because I wanted it to go faster. I thought that would just make it work up faster, and I did not do A/B testing, so I don't know if that made any difference. My guess would be probably not really. But yeah, just working the first row here. I did not work in the round. I just did rows back and forth. And as you'll see later, to make the body, I just connected it at the chest. So before, in the intro, I feel like I was kind of tiptoeing around this. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I think that girl who said that she didn't like ramen was a huge racist. I'm just gonna be honest and say what's in my heart. She's a huge fucking racist demon, and stupid. Anyway, no, it was very funny to me though. A lot of people say they have hot takes and then say the coldest take ever. Be like, hot take, Taylor Swift is super popular. It's like, okay, bro, no, I gotta commend her. That was a hot take to say that all ramen is bland. And clearly she has not had ramen at any places that are good, because it's so dependent on the broth. There is bland ramen. I got in a fight with the restaurant for your spoon over this because I called their ramen bland on Facebook years ago, and they got mad at me. I told them they were doing a charity event, and I was like, someone should donate some salt to their broth. And they were like, you got plenty of salt, Matthew. And I was like, that clapback was as bland as your food. And they didn't say anything else. But so if she was talking about Furious Spoon, then yeah. But I think she needs to try other places. Because ramen wasabi's broth is very flavorful. As flavorful as any hot pot, any pho that you will have. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that back up so I can stand on business and say that girl is a raging racist. So if anyone finds her info, drop it in the comments. Let's dox her. Just kidding, don't do that. Just kidding, YouTube bots. I'm just lying for funny reasons. Okay, yeah, at this point, as you can see, I started doing my hair for Lollapalooza as well as crocheting. So I probably would have been done a lot faster if I didn't stop to do my hair. But, you know, it's important. The whole fit has to be good. Oh my God, I finished my hair so fast. Just kidding. It took me like 3 hours, 2 hours maybe. So but at this point, you can see I've made some decent progress. I'm like a few rows in. I just learned how to do my own hair, by the way. This is like the 4th time doing it, so that's why the parts look like really bad. But I think I've gotten a lot better. I will say that. I'm working on it. And this is me getting bored with knitting. I think I'm Googling, no, I'm not Googling anything. I'm literally looking at Pinterest inspiration. But yeah, I'm gonna link the inspiration where I got this from. I got it from like this $150 crochet top. Probably made with sweatshop labor. No, I won't actually say that. I don't know. It could be an ethically made top, but I'll post the inspiration in the comment, or not in the, or yeah, maybe I'll pin a comment. But yeah, so I just learned how to do my hair. I'm getting better at it. I think it looks decent here. I feel like to like a Caucasian eye, it probably looks great, but to another black person, they probably be like, you look a fucking mess, bro. You need to go to the salon, which is okay. But as I just want to get to a point where I'm doing everything myself, or would be completely self-sufficient. I'm going to get chickens for my apartment and live off their eggs. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But I am doing my own hair and I've been doing my own nails too. I had a period where I was going to the nail salon every week and getting my hair done every 2 weeks, and I was just like, it's just like I don't want to leave my house, and also I like learning new things. So I'm just like, let's learn how to do this ourselves. And I learned it like how any person learns things. Oh my God, how long am I gonna be on my damn phone? Jesus Christ. I very quickly edited this. Get back to work. So yeah, I learned how to twist them from YouTube, and I think I'm getting better at it, but gotta work on them parts. That's the hardest part. Funny. The hardest part is the parts. Anyway, yeah, so I think I'm making good progress at this point, and eventually so as you can see, it's dark now because I end up getting lunch with a couple friends and crocheting during lunch. So I got a good amount of progress done. At this point, I'm actually just texting again, but also I'm working on the front panel. And I believe also, no, I think earlier I actually texted my my craft club. Well, not texted. We're on an app called Geneva, Chicago Craft Club, and it's Chicago Craft Club is the name of the club. Geneva's the name of the app. There's a group on there, and I put a poll asking if I was Delulu for thinking I could do this in 2 days, and everyone was very positive, except for one person who said I was Delulu to wear crochet during the Lollapalooza. And honestly, it made me super mad at the moment. I was like, wow, you're a hater. But they were right. I'm just kidding. I wasn't mad, but it was just kind of funny. They were right. I was sweating. I probably should have, as I said, done one strand. But you live and you learn. But yeah, I'm doing one of the front panels right now. And as you see, we did a color change because I ran out of that yarn. So I'm just basically just doing magic knots to connect the yarn so I don't have to like weave in too many ends at the end, which is every yarn bitch's least favorite task. I didn't even bother weaving in the end. Is that illegal? I don't know. I don't want Joanne to come after me. Who's Joanne? I think it's the person who owns Joanne Fabrics, because that's where I bought this yarn from. And I think Joanne is the queen of crafts. Or is it Michael? Michael's the king of crafts. Joanne's the queen of crafts. What the fuck am I talking about? Anyway, so yeah, at this point I believe I've started working on the back. So what I did to shape the armholes is I did like 4 rows of decreases, and then to shape the V-neck, I did the 4 rows of decrease for the armholes, and then I started doing decreases on the other side to create the V-neck, and I just did a decrease every row after the 4 rows of decreases. I feel like I would do better explaining this on camera, so maybe I'll throw that in. Do like a little deep dive on the construction towards the end. This is the yapping portion, so I'm gonna continue to yap about things. Yeah, I was very surprised that like I like music festivals, because I kind of just like went most of my adult life thinking I was not a big music festival fan. The only music festival I've really been to are Warped Tour, and I went to this like Young Money music festival when I was like 19 to see Drake, and I didn't even get to see Drake because he fell on stage. And like a few shows before, he fell on stage and hurt his knee and was unable to perform. And like there exists footage of that happening too. He like he fell on stage, and then Lil Wayne was just like, wow, that nigga really got a bad leg. I thought that was just a TV show. Which is incredible, that Lil Wayne is had that just like ready to go. But why would I be surprised? The man freestyles all the time. Of course he's witty. But anyway, yeah, I never got to see Drake, and now I never will, because he's dead. Well, his career is dead. As far as people who hate pedophiles are concerned, if you like pedophiles though, his career is just getting started, I think. Anyway. Yes, I went to Warped Tour when I was a teenager, and I saw Young Money when I was like 19 or 20, and then really didn't go to any real music festivals. I mean, I would occasionally go to like street fests that had like like music acts, but like never like a real music festival. So like first time I went to like a real one was like literally like a month or 2 ago. I went to Pitchfork. My building gave me free tickets, so I was like, And they offer us free tickets every year. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take advantage of it. I'm gonna go. I love Carly Rae Jepsen, so I'm gonna go. And it was actually super fun. I usually hate crowds, but I do love people watching. I like to look at people's festival outfits, which is always fun. Saw some good fits. Got to sing along to Run Away With Me. Like, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful day. And I was like, okay, I actually like doing this. So four of my friends, who you will see 3 of them later in this video, we're all going to Lollapalooza, and for Sunday, the last day, and I was really kind of somewhat considering it, but really hadn't really thought about going because it wasn't free for me. But my friend Julius came over, and we work out together on Fridays, most Fridays. And as we were drinking our pre-workout, I'm sorry for coughing so much. It's a lot of talking for me. As we were drinking our pre-workout, we decided to watch Sexy Red's Lollapalooza set on Hulu. And watching it, Sexy Red is one of my favorite artists. I actually made a custom Ghetto Princess hat because I love that song. We're not going to talk about the giant Make America Sexy Again hat. Well, actually, no, we're going to talk about it. I want it. I'm not going to lie to you. As anyone who knows me, I'm a staunch leftist. I don't like Donald Trump. I would never vote for him or any Republican because they're all evil demons who I hate. But that hat's kind of cool. I wouldn't wear it in public. I feel like people will get confused. They'll probably just think I think Donald Trump is sexy, which he is. He has a big ass. But, like, outside of that, he's kind of a bad person. Hot take. Is that hotter than the ramen take? No. Hot take, Trump is bad. But, what the fuck is that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'll just think that I think Trump is sexy if I wear a Make America Sexy Again hat. And but the truth is, I just, have really good music taste. And I don't know why people be confused and stupid. So anyway, I probably won't buy the hat. But if I do buy the hat, I will only wear it in YouTube videos and Twitch streams. So right now I am connecting the shoulders together using the crochet method because I don't like sewing. I don't like hand sewing. So I'm just crocheting the shoulders together. Highly recommend this technique. If you care about the techniques, please leave a comment and I can make a video where I actually do it. And I got a phone call from my friend Julius and Pat, friends, I mean. They arrived now. We're about to go to Lollapalooza, and you're about to see something a little spicy. I'm about to drink a beer. Yep. Y'all didn't know I'd be drinking. Y'all didn't know. As that very, did you like that very, like, not very excited hello? I was very focused, and my homies were there. That's Julius there, and that is Pat. And right now Pat is showing me his Lollapalooza wristband. So if you've never been to Lollapalooza, they give you like a wristband to like get in, but so people don't reuse them. they make it so like once you tighten it, it cannot be untightened. So, but Pat's was sent to him already tightened, so he couldn't get it on his wrist, and it was like very upsetting. We had to like Google how to untighten it, and we had to finagle it. We had to like use a method with like a plastic straw. So if you ever go to Lollapalooza, you have to untighten a Titan wristband. You got to use a plastic straw. Just like look it up on YouTube. But we were actually able to untighten it and tie it on, and he was able to get in fine. But it was like, it was a little stressful, and tensions got really high. Like people were arguing. By people, I mean, we weren't really arguing, but we were like brainstorming for like an hour on like how to get this thing on Pat's wrist. We were talking about cutting it and sewing it. We were talking about like tying it up with yarn, using my yarn, and honestly not. The straw method worked, so it was fine. That was not much of a story. Anyway, so right now I am just doing a yellow outline around the border to give it a little bit of embellishment, make it a little cuter. So yeah, I'm just doing a line of double crochets around, like it's around the rim, like the damn margarita. You know, it's all around that rim. Julius always quotes that song. I don't actually know what song that's from, but he says that all the time. And I believe our friend Robert has shown up as well. And yeah, at this point, we're just, as I'm finishing it up, I'm in the home stretch. We're just pre-gaming for Lollapalooza, pre-gaming with alcohol and by watching the bands we were gonna see. So we end up seeing Zed's Dead, Black Tiger, Sex Machine, and those are like two DJs, I guess. I didn't really know who they were, but what I was there to see was Pierce the Veil. They were amazing. I love Pierce the Veil. And then my friends are all huge Blink-182 fans. I like Blink-182, and their set was actually very good, but I'm just not a huge fan. I'm more of a Say Anything kind of emo, pop punk kid. So, but yeah, it was super fun. Pierce the Veil was great. I love that song where in the music video, the lead singer of, I think, what was it? Not All Time. A Day to Remember. The lead singer of A Day to Remember is screaming into a payphone, and I don't know why. I've never like thought about like why is he screaming. If you like hardcore, you probably know what I'm talking about. If not, you're probably not really. You're probably like, who's that? But so I never knew that was the lead singer of A Day to Remember because I didn't know what they looked like. But I was telling them that like when they told me that was the lead singer of A Day to Remember, they told me, I was like, honestly, even though I've never seen this man before, if you were like, draw what you think he looks like, I would draw exactly what he looks like. It was not even a question. He looks exactly how he sounds. And also how all hardcore band lead singers sound and look. I mean, is that racist? I don't know. Stereotype. But yeah, at this point I am very close to done. I'm also running out of topics to talk about. What else should I talk about? So like I cut out a lot of footage. I think I had like 10 hours of footage. And like I didn't film everything I was like I didn't film like the entire time because like I was crocheting in bed at some point, and like if you want to watch me sleep, you're going to have to find me on Hinge because I'm not just gonna put that on the internet. Unless you would watch that on Twitch. Comment down below if you would watch me sleep on Twitch and you would give me money for that. Because if you give me money, then yeah, you can do it. But otherwise, no. You're not allowed to watch me sleep. And also, there was some time when I was like getting lunch. And there was also times when I just didn't feel like setting up my camera. But I am so impressed with myself that I actually got this done. I think I'm gonna make this a thing. Every festival, I'm just gonna do a last minute, make a last minute thing for the festival. So, as all of you know, it is Brat Summer, and Julius and I are going to see Charlie XCX in September. So I've already made like a Brat shirt and a Brat hat, 2 Brat hats. They're not really worth making videos about. All I did was embroider the word Brat on them. But maybe I'll crochet something Brat themed. Let me know if you would like to see that. And if you would not like to see it, shut the fuck up. Don't comment. You hating ass bitch. But yeah, as you can see, Pat's still fiddling with that that wristband. It's not good. We were getting real worried. I was telling them though that I'm sure that this happens to other people. We could just go there, but they all. So there was like a contingency of people who wanted to. This is where he fixed it. But there's like a contingency of people who wanted to just go there and ask the people to give him another wristband, and then there's a contingency where we wanted to fix this issue on our own. I was team just go ask them, and the funny thing is like when we got there, there was literally a big ass building that said wristband assistance that we could have went to, but it didn't matter. We figured it out on our own. We're self-sufficient. We're big boys who do big things with big brains. Anyway, yeah, so I don't even remember what the heck I was talking about before this. But yeah, so at this point, all I had to do was do the neckline, and we're done. And soon, I believe we're gonna get to the point where I actually show it off, fully completed, and yeah, we're still just chit-chatting about watching music videos, getting ready for Lolla. Lolla was super fun, but also super hot. I must reiterate, if you're gonna wear this in the summer, don't use 2 strands of yarn. That was stupid. I think I will. Maybe I'll remake this. See what it's like doing with only 1 strand of yarn. I do love making scrap projects though, because I have so much yarn all the time because I have an addiction to shopping and I love capitalism. So I am constantly buying yarn and it's just sitting around. So I need to do more scrap projects. Maybe that'll be my next video. You can see Robert playing with my camera. He's a camera boy as well. Yeah, I'm filming this on my other camera. I have multiple cameras because I'm a capitalist, like I said. Anyway, so at the home stretch, and we are darn near done. Like I said, I'm very proud of myself for finishing this in a couple days. I don't think I've ever finished a project this fast. Like they say crocheting is a little bit faster than knitting, but now I'm actually believing it now. This is like, I guess like 2 strands makes the equivalent of like a chunky yarn, because I was using really worsted weight, and I'm just using a 5.5 millimeter hook, but like 5.5 millimeter needles, it would take me for darn ever. But maybe we'll do a little knitting challenge too, because I do knit as well. But we're getting there. We're almost done. I should have cut out some of this. I definitely should have cut out more of this. I'm getting bored watching this. I know y'all bored. All right, here I come back. I'm about to mog the shit out these boys. They're gonna be, wait, no, never mind. Wait. I guess not. I guess I'm not mogging them yet, because I'm not done yet. All right, we're gonna, in case you don't know what mogging is when you make people feel bad about themselves because you look better than them. Robert did say he's jealous of the fit. All right, so I just recorded this outro and the audio didn't record, so we're doing this again. But anyway, so here is the, I'm gonna go over the construction very briefly for anyone who cares. So basically, at the bottom, all I did was just double crochets back and forth, just row after row after row until I got to the arm. And in the arm, I actually skipped a few stitches here in order to give me more space in the arm area. And for a little bit of shaping, I did 4 rows of decreases on the arm, on the front and back. And then for the V-neck, after I was done with the arm decreases, I just started decreasing every row all the way up to the top on the V-neck. And all I did was just sew it together in this part, sew the shoulders together. Very simple. Nothing spash. I will post the Pinterest inspiration in the description. And for that's about it. Oh, I did want to say, please follow me on Twitch if you're watching this. I will have my Twitch in the description. I've been doing a little streaming of 2K, but I honestly feel like I would have a little bit more fun doing some knitting and crocheting streams. I think it's a little bit more unique. And 2K streamers, I don't know, they all seem to be insane. I don't want to be one of them. Did you see Aiden Ross just interviewed Donald Trump, and he gave him a custom Cybertruck? Man, started as a 2K streamer. I Show Speed made a baby cry. Who else? I mean, Kai Cenat seems normal. Duke Dennis seems normal. So I guess they're not all horrible people. Anyway, thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitch and look out for another video. Hopefully it won't take 6 months. And please like and subscribe. And you're cool. Thank you for watching.